Tampa Electric is looking for dedicated individuals who want a challenging and rewarding career. We're looking for apprentice linemen who are safety-oriented, hardworking, and trustworthy. Tampa Electric linemen maintain the energy delivery system in the Tampa Bay area and must be willing to be on call and able to work 24 hours a day, 7 days per week.
I'd say the biggest challenge is maybe a lifestyle change, having to deal with having to be on a call-out list. You know, going home on Friday isn't just going home on Friday anymore. You're still pretty much have to be ready to work.
This includes weekends, holidays, and in all types of weather conditions at any of our 7 service areas.
When they tell you that you're going to have call-outs and you got to keep your call-out percentage up, it's exactly what they mean, and you're going to get called out and you're going to have overtime, just like they say.
Safety is our top priority and is ingrained in everything an apprentice lineman does. Your life and your co-workers' lives depend on safe work practices.
You're your brother's keeper out there, so you have each other's lives in your hands, so you have to be dependable and accountable when you're out there working with one another, because you make a wrong move, it could have bad results for the other guy.
High voltage safety gloves, hard hats, safety glasses, fireproof clothing, and other equipment are mandatory.
Safety here is very important, as it should be. From the supervisors down to the low man, safety is a part of everyday work.
Applicants must take a 4-hour test of reading comprehension, mathematics, and mechanical aptitude. That is followed by a 60-hour field evaluation, which includes a written test, field competencies, pole climbing, and ditch digging.
The OTBs were definitely challenging, especially being out of school for numerous years and then going back and learning some of the math. You know, it was definitely, it tested your skill, and then all the way into the field test. You know, it wasn't nothing they were just going to hand you, that's for sure.
Do not overlook the evaluations because it will surprise you, and if you think you're going to skate through it, you will not.
Candidates will be expected to climb to the top of a 40-foot wooden pole. Apprentice linemen take over 700 hours of classroom training. When ready, the student takes a written test. Then the student may practice a skill or task. The student must demonstrate the required skill using standard procedures and equipment within an allotted time in the presence of a course administrator.
You know, when I took this job here at TECO, I had some experience in line work. And one of the things I like about the program here is that their training facility is one of the best I've ever seen. They have a lot of different scenarios that mimic what you see out in the field.
After each class, students return to a service area and improve these skills with on-the-job training.
You know, all the trainers here got to have 25 plus years experience of doing it. You know, they've pretty much seen it all, done it all. They can answer any questions. It makes you feel good, then they can prepare you for any situation out in the field.
Linemen perform tough manual labor, digging trenches, running wire, climbing poles, and installing poles, transformers, streetlights, electrical cables, insulators, and more.
It's a great program. It's one of the best apprenticeship programs in the nation. It's recognized nationwide. You're in a different location every day. It's exciting. You're learning different stuff, and it's not monotonous. You're not just in a cubicle sitting at a desk indoors. You're out there in the elements, getting to experience a lot of different things.
You will perform all phases of construction, operation and maintenance of transmission lines, overhead and underground distribution lines and equipment. In addition, you will be trained to operate specialized tools, all-terrain vehicles, and heavy equipment, such as cranes, aerial devices, and digger trucks.
Make it that far, it does take a certain kind of person, and not everybody can do it.
You will work continuously in areas of electrical risk with energized lines from 120 to 69,000 volts. Here is a lineman drawing an electrical arc. This demonstration depicts the heat and energy available from fault currents or loads imposed on electrical conductors. This is the hidden danger flowing through wires and equipment you will work with. You might work in wooded areas, swamps, and in the congested areas of the city where you'll perform traffic control and ensure public safety. You will work in all types of weather conditions, such as rain, lightning, heat, and humidity. You also will work days and nights to maintain service to our customers. During hurricane season, you will be called on to work overtime in extremely dangerous situations. You might be asked to assist other utilities in and out of state. This work could take days, weeks, and even months.
You're going out to a neighborhood that has no power, and you get there and you just get to work. And by the time you leave, everybody's back in power. They've got their running water, their TVs, their electricity's back on. They love it. And then it's just the smiles on their faces just really brings a smile to you.
Linemen cannot fear heights. They climb towers up to 165 feet, poles up to 85 feet, and work in bucket trucks that rise to 150 feet above the ground.
One of my most exciting experiences would have to be our transmission. We actually got to spend 6 weeks there and see how the whole transmission side of Tampa Electric works. And the coolest thing to me was actually being able to go up on the 150, 200-foot structures and work on them, and then getting down at the end of the day and seeing what you did is actually very gratifying.
You may come in contact with customers of different personalities and backgrounds. As a representative of Tampa Electric, you are expected to always respond in a professional manner and act as a customer service representative on the front line. It takes hard work and determination to become a Tampa Electric lineman. We are a tightly knit group of professionals who make safety our top priority. You would be an apprentice lineman for 4 years with a progression each 6 months before becoming a lineman. And there are many benefits and opportunities to grow.
At my previous job, I made pretty good money, but there was no benefits whatsoever. So I decided to make a move to better my family, to better myself, and to get the 401k and to get the retirement and get the holiday pay. So I knew my future was solid for my children and me.
Right now, I got my eyesight set on becoming a lineman, being in an apprenticeship program. After that, they have the college program I like to get into. They reimburse you to get your degree, which helps you move on throughout the company. If you want to transition to a different department, it's a great degree to have.
I could see myself, in a few years, 10, 15, 20 years, maybe trying to get into some type of supervisor position, maybe more so system service, working dispatch. But right now, I just like where I'm at. I love doing line work. It's a great trade.
We welcome you to our team if you're ready for the challenge and meet our standards.